Lucy Prebble's award-winning The Effect is hitting off-Broadway. Taking on our pill-popping culture, the play explores the relationship between love and science. We're here at the show's rehearsal studio to find out more. Without giving too much away and without spoiling anything, can you tell us a little bit about what The Effect is all about?
It's about a couple people volunteering for a pharmaceutical trial that's going to test the effect of an antidepressant on chemically balanced minds. And what ends up happening is it ends up creating, or maybe not creating, a love affair between two of the patients.
The questions of the play are really the questions of our life. You know, what do I feel, and how long is it going to last, and is it real? I mean, that's a question I think everybody can relate to.
It's a very powerful and very quickly developing love. And I think that we all wrestle with the question of when the drug of love wears off, what those repercussions will bear, you know?
Fans of yours very much appreciate your ability to insert sort of biting humor into your social commentaries. Where does the humor come from in The Effect?
Oh, well, love is basically ridiculous. I don't know if you know. Also, the personalities and the characters in the play, I think, have a lot of humor in how they relate to the situation. Being that vulnerable, being that skeptical as well, being that skeptical of one's own feelings is quite amusing.
Someone will crack a joke and it's from the heart and it's smart and she just slides it right in. I mean, there's not a setup for it. Just like, oh, okay, that just happened.
Sir, what struck you about this play when you first read it? Why did you want to be the director of this show?
I responded to the idea that it was about what our feelings are made of. You know what I mean? That it actually kind of had conversations, really productive conversations, in which people were discussing like what these huge things like pain and sadness and love and passion and exuberance and thrill and pursuit, what they're actually made of.
When audiences leave and they head home, what do you hope? What discussions do you hope that this play brings up as they're headed home?
The nature of feeling, the nature of depression, whether or not the negative things, the shadow things that we feel in our lives are worth feeling, whether we should medicate them, whether we should honor them. I think it will be about big industry, pharmacology, whether there's ethics involved in pharmacology, and I think they'll probably be existential.
It's studying science and psychiatry, but in a very visceral and emotional way. So it's going to be compelling, but also provocative.
It's a big night. I was thinking about that the other day. It seems like a small play. It's 4 characters. It's kind of in one location, but it goes a really long way from where it starts.
There seems to be a sort of sense of voyeurism to this play, sort of which people love to spy on others. How is that sense of voyeurism explored and appreciated in this show?
It's definitely a voyeuristic piece. And I think that's really theatrical. There's something very specific about doing a play about the human body. When there's blood being taken, when there's urine being taken, when there's drugs being pumped into a body, and you're actually seeing the skin and the sweat. And that's why I think this play can only be done on stage and is, especially, yes, voyeuristic, but also incredibly visceral.